Since the beginning of my dropshipping journey, everybody has been messaging me like, how do you do this? What is the beginner steps? And guys, at the start, I wasn't really giving out beginner steps for dropshipping because I was still a beginner. A couple of years ago, I started to make quite good money, and now I make very good money. So I thought I would release a video to you today explaining the beginner steps to dropshipping. Now, let's just start off with what exactly dropshipping is. It's a very, very simple concept. You have client A, and then you have client B. Now, client A wants to sell a product. They find one online, okay? This could be in Australia. Client A is from America, client B is from Australia. He sees this product. Let's take, for example, it's this AirPods case, okay? Now, he doesn't make the case. He doesn't own the case. He doesn't even know how to grab the case. It's not physically in reach. It's at the other side of the planet. So he phones up the person that has this item and says, I want to sell this item on my store. I will cut you in with how much profit you need, and then I will sell it as my own product. So client B says, no problem. I already have this item. All I have to do now is ship it to whoever buys it from you. So client A makes a store online on Shopify, preferably. That's what people use. List this product on that store, just pictures of it. Somebody else comes to the store, likes it, buys it. A message goes to client B who has this product, and then they send it to them. They then split the profit between client A, client B, the one that had the product, the one that set up the store. That's drop shipping. Guys, it's so simple. A very simple concept, but people make it very confusing. And the reason it gets confusing is because there's 10,000 strategies you can use, where all you need to keep in mind is if you build a store and put a product on it, there is a chance that you can sell that product as long as you market. And if you go through this channel, I'm going to teach you all different ways that you can market. So guys, I want to be very clear with you as we go through this beginner steps. The days are gone where you could just pick one product in a fashion brand and think that you're going to make loads of money. The days are gone where you could just do one Instagram post about a general store that you've built and thousands of customers will come. There is so much out there. The days are gone. For example, Gymshark is a dropshipping brand that absolutely smashed it. Could they smash it if they did it today? Probably, because their products are fantastic, but it would be a lot harder. The journey would be a lot rougher. Today is harder, and just get that into your head. If that scares you away and that thinks you don't want to do this now because I just said that, you're not built for dropshipping. But if you're still sat here thinking, okay, it's harder, but how do I still do it? Then guys, you can make some serious money in dropshipping. Now, you've got to think, every time I make a video, I tell people product research is the most important part of dropshipping. You are competing with massive brands that all dropship now. Before, it was just you against another person online in their bedroom trying to dropship. Now you're competing with multi-million-dollar brands. That becomes difficult if you're not researching a product. If you're just choosing a product offline, you have no chance. These have teams of marketers, teams of researchers, hundreds of thousands of people all around the world researching product. If you don't become a product researcher, you will never, ever make it in dropship. You might get lucky. Maybe 1 in a billion people do it, but you won't, okay? So make sure you product research. How do you do that? Let me show you some ways. You can go to places like ECOMHUNT. I love this place, okay? And once you've logged in and registered, it's really easy. You can actually find some products on here right now. Guys, I'm going to log in just to show you what it looks like. So look, guys, you can go through here and have a look at all these different things. Now, I'm super excited because this actually takes away having to research from Google Trends, things like that, even though you should do them. And as you get into dropshipping, it's going to be a lot more beneficial. But as a beginner, ECOMHUNT is perfect. Come here, find a winning product, click it, and start selling it on your store instantly. The next thing you want to do is competitor research. You want to take your product. So for example, we're using this iPhone headphone case. You take this case, you find out who is selling this case, where you can buy this case. Obviously, you can buy it on Amazon. Obviously, you can buy it on Currys, all these electronic stores. Find out your competition. Find out what kind of ads they're running. Find out what reviews they're getting and make yours better. Adapt it. Put it on a big spreadsheet. Find out what bad reviews they had and make sure that yours ticks the boxes that doesn't have that. Competitor research is huge if you want to stand out, because I promise you, there is no product you're going to sell that somebody's not already selling. You just have to be better than the one that is selling that product. Number 3 is finding a supplier. Now, this can be probably the most important part of your journey because you have to trust someone. You have to trust someone other than yourself, which is tough. But I'm going to show you someone that I've been using. It's maybe not the one you want to use, but it's someone I use, and I've been making a crazy amount of money since I started using this. It's fulfillment services. And guys, here is where I found my greatest supplier, okay? It's a global fulfillment and dropshipping service, sourcing from China, branding and product photography services, Shopify, WooCommerce, Amazon, and everything else else you need. All you gotta do is click this get a free quote button. It's super, super easy, all right? They have a catalog full of product. They have services like their private line, which will allow you to get guaranteed shipping time, which as you go through your entrepreneurial journey in dropshipping, you'll find out that guaranteed delivery times is one of the easiest things to get right if you're with a company like Fulfillment, and one of the most frustrating things when you go to AliExpress, Alibaba, and your client has to wait 100 days to get their product. So make sure you hit that get a free quote button. There's a link down below, and I promise you, them suppliers are fantastic. Then what you have to do is market your business. Guys, one of the easiest ways to market any dropshipping store is TikTok. A lot of people that I've spoke to, I live out here in Bali, and a lot of people here say, oh, I just don't want to be that person that's always on TikTok. I don't want to be that person that has to take a video of everything and put it on TikTok. Well, then you're not going to be the person that stands out, because TikTok has the best organic algorithm to market any product. You could simply take any video of this case right now and post it, and there is a chance with their algorithm that you could hit 20 million views. Imagine how many direct sales you would get with 20 million views going to your store to buy your product, because maybe they haven't seen another store. They might have seen this and think you are the actual only store that sells this. TikTok is organic, it's incredible, and it's free. Okay, if you want to run paid ads, obviously it's going to be more effective. But as a beginner, you should be starting this out with as low cost as possible. Try and get yourself in, because you're going to fail multiple times. Once you have it owned in and you have your own strategy, then pump all your money into ads. But guys, that is the beginner steps from me, okay? I know there's so much more in depth to do, and if you go through this whole video, hit that, because it's going to notify you about every single video that comes out. Go through the whole channel and you will start to learn a lot about dropshipping. But this is just a quick overview of how you can get started and how the beginners should be looking at this industry. Do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the link underneath to get that free quote for Fulfillment right now, and I'll see you on the next video.